Just give me 1 minute. I want to off the telephone and on it again so that I know what's the problem with it. Just hold on, give me 1 minute. The YouTube has connected again, reconnected. Man, maybe a lot of people are using internet, that's why. Share the program. I want to log in on Facebook. Just 1 minute. Man, I don't understand what's going on. No. my just okay. So let me see. Now it has connected. Stupid thing. Nah, guys, you are welcome. I have been battling with my internet. First of all, I went live. I went live first. My internet disconnected. I came back. I switched off my telephones, came back again. Somebody called me. And when somebody called me on WhatsApp, the volume will go off on YouTube. A cousin called me, I saw, because if I pick, it will disconnect. But I'm going to call him later. Stephen, I see you, but I'm not going to be distracted. Now that I'm in the mood to come and flow, nobody will, nobody is going to frustrate my efforts. It's not possible. Brian, now that's your name, eh? Brian, do you remember that musician? I forgot his name, Seth. Do you remember that musician? I forgot his name. El Dorado, I see you big time. Let me, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my guys. There's one musician, Brian. That musician made our 80s and 90s memorable. Nah, it seems like only new schools are watching me. That one musician, Brian, what is his name, Seth? I forgot. Not Brian McKnight. No, there's one musician back in the days. So, guys, welcome to my life. Steven, happy birthday to your friend. Rinku, Boca Soda. But that name, I don't know where that name is from, but happy birthday to him. So, guys, it's not Brian Wilson. Now, there's one musician, one prominent musician, Brian, something Brian. I think it should be Brian Adams. I think it should be Brian Knight in the 80s. That was a good musician. Was in the era of what's this name? Boy George and the other ones, Michael Boston and the rest. You understand me? So guys, welcome to my afternoon program. Yesterday I was knocked out, you know. See, you don't come and tell me what I said. Did I come to? You need to come. If you want to come here, listen. Come here with a positive vibe. Do you understand me? Don't come here with a negative vibe. If you come here with a negative vibe, I will give you a negative vibe too. Do you understand what I mean? So, guys, I came out to talk about childhood memories. Like always, there are lessons. Yes, Sparky, Brian Adams. I think that's Brian Adams. Sparky, that should be Brian Adams. Brian Adams. Yes, you are right. Somebody has said it before. It must be Brian Adams. So, guys, yesterday, you know, there are days, I remember, they say all days are not equal. There are days you don't feel like doing anything. Yesterday was such a day. Yesterday, I did not feel like doing anything. Do you understand me? I felt so down, you know. Kind of, you know. My wife was home yesterday. DJ 1400, I see you. So my wife was home yesterday. Was home 2 days ago. She asked me, Oga, he said, Rodi, how do you manage to stay at home? That she cannot. She just made her friend just called her. She left instantly. She said she does not know how I managed to stay at home. Man, what do you expect? The weather is cold. Man, I'm happy. Let me tell you, I'm happy that I'm no longer working. I'm happy I'm no longer working, you know. It's not about the money, but about the rest. Do you understand me? Yes, it's not about the money, but about having rest. Do you know the time I woke up this morning? I woke up at 11 p.m. The whole night I couldn't sleep. I said it in one of my videos. Now I went to bed around 12 midnight. I went to bed around either 5 minutes to 12 last night. And guess what? Around 2 a.m. in the morning, I woke up. And I did not sleep again. Around 2 a.m. in the morning, I woke up. I didn't sleep again. Now getting to 7:30 a.m., sleep came. I fell asleep and woke up at 11 p.m. 11 a.m. this morning, 11 a.m. Imagine if I had to go to work. How would I cope? When I have, you know, these sleeping problems, I don't sleep dark. I don't sleep the whole night. I sleep 2 hours, I wake up, I sleep 1 hour, I wake up, you know, that kind of sleep. I don't even actually know the time sleep comes. Sometimes I sleep in the afternoon. Namuburu, Esther, you understand me? Sometimes I sleep in the afternoon. So, I'm happy. At least I'm having enough rest. Nobody forces me. Nobody is forcing me to go and stress myself out. I don't need to even go and say I'm driving taxi, I'm doing something. You know, that one alone is wealth. That one alone is wealth. I just woke up now, took my shower, went to toilet. First of all, I went to toilet, took shower, decided to come and see how you guys are doing. God forbid, decided to see how you guys are doing. So guys, you are welcome to my program. You know, each time I drop, man, I'm like in a hurry. Man, it is good for one to live long and experience a lot in life. Social media keep teaching me lessons in life. Okay, so Saloon Border said we are compelled to go and work. The bills are not funny. You see the comment Saloon Border made. We are compelled to go to work. The bills are not funny. Now, when I make a video telling these things, Kenya is asking, what do I do for a living? Wait, you will know what I do for a living. You understand me? In a short time now, you will know what I do for a living. I will tell you guys now. Because you keep asking, and many of you keep asking the same question. What do I do for a living? What do I do for a living? Every time. Now you will know what I do for a living. So just hold on. Somebody said the bills we pay here, it's not funny. The bills are not funny. Okay, now listen. When I make a video when I talk about the bills we pay here, how expensive life is here, you will see some people say, why am I being negative? Why am I complaining? You see, each time I tell you the reality of life abroad, the same people will come. Maybe people who have not experienced abroad life, or maybe some people who are pretending. Cyrus, I see you. Some people who are pretending. When I tell about how life is abroad here, now it is -5 degrees in Vienna. Probably. It is very cold. My heater is on. When you tell people the reality here, people go to work in this cold weather. People do 12 hours. And when you come back at the end of the month, you spend that, you pay the bills. That is, you pay house rent, you pay utility bills. By the time, at the end of the month, there will be nothing left. You understand me? It's not that people are not making money. But now let me tell you, if you choose to live abroad, unless you plan very well, listen, if you choose to live abroad, be ready to pay bills till the day you die. Till the day you die. The only difference is if you have your own property. If you have your own property, it will make life easier for you if you have your own property abroad. But as far, now listen, I'm from the old school. That's why I don't like talking to. If you have your own property, life will be much more easier for you. Even in old age, you will not be stressed. And this is why I encourage people. If you have opportunity to buy a property when you are younger, do it, buy it. It will help you a great deal. It will help you so much. Even if you don't have money or you are not getting enough, you will cope. You can cope. If you have your own, even if it is 1 room, 2 rooms, or 3 rooms of your own, 3-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom, even if it is, we call it garçonnière. If you have 1 room that you own abroad, you are good to go. That is a very good security. That is, it will make your life easier. But if you don't have this thing and now listen, if you don't have this property and you want to live abroad, bear in mind that you will pay bills till the day you go to grave. And I will keep speaking the truth. If you know the amount of money people are paying, some are paying 3,000 euros, 2,500 euros. Before, few years ago, apart from that, every month we paid in the past, every month we paid €50 for radio and television. We call it geese. They call it geese. There's what they call geese here. Every month you pay €50. One day they came to my house. Now that one is not council tax, just for radio and television, not electricity. This one is for radio and television. This €50 in the past, listen. You pay €50 every month for having radio and television in your home. So when they came here, because of this social media, when they came here, TV license and things like that, they came. I don't have, let me show you. You see this? You see, this is my television. I don't use it. It has no, see. But it's new. You see it? Not connected. I give you live, wait. Did you see it? This television, when we bought it some years ago, it was €600 or thereabouts. Did you see that television? We don't use it. You see, it's not connected. No radio in my home. This television, I did not use it up to 6 months. Now, guess what? One day they came and knocked at my door. They said TV license, radio license. Guess what? I said, come in. They came. I beckoned them in. I said, come in. They came. I said, I don't have, I carried my television out. I said, there's no radio, there's no this thing. I don't have it. Guess what? They gave me a paper to sign, I signed. Many years later, they said, you know, people started, I mean, how do I put it? Like, people start telling them they don't use televisions and radio at home. Now they made it mandatory. Every year you pay only €200. Every year, whether you have television or not, you must pay €200 yearly, annually. I got the bill. We call it election here yesterday. To pay now €200 for not. I have no television, no. I have no radio. Maybe because of my using television, maybe because of this thing. Amani, I see you. Maybe because of my smartphones. I don't know. But this one, everybody is mandated to pay this €200, whether you have television or not at home, or radio or not. But I don't have a car. I don't use car anymore. I don't use television. I don't use anything. Jai said mortgage still requires paying monthly. Did you understand what I said? I said, if you are younger, because nobody told me this, nobody advised me. If you are in your 20s and you nearly arrived Europe, you can go for mortgage because you have enough time to pay it off. If you were born here and you are in your 20s, you can go for mortgage because you still have time to pay it off. I cannot advise a man who is in his 50s or 40s to go and take credits from the bank. You are in your 40s or 50s, it's too late. Do you understand me? And even if you take it late 30s, now I know some guys that took credit, they are still enslaving themselves now. They took credit, they bought house on credit. Even one thought, you know what, how many years one has to pay the credit? 25 years. And this guy now, he has not paid up to even 7 years. And the guy is about 65 years. He will not live to pay that credit. He will not live to pay that credit. It is better done when you are younger. Yes, when you are younger, you can take credit, but it's just like telling me to go and take credit. I told you the story of one man, one of my friends, who went to take credit. He bought a bungalow outside Vienna. The man is dead. He continued to drive taxi till he died inside taxi. He bought a bungalow outside Vienna, one remote village, 120,000 euros. Paid 50,000 deposit, remaining 70,000 to balance, to pay off. So he was hustling, 70 something years old man. He died inside the car. When I talk about abroad, you understand me? Abroad is not easy. Fumilayo, I see you. Fumi dressing. You understand me? Abroad is not easy. In my own case, we were able to get this place we live now 20-something years ago. You understand me? We are lucky to get this place 20-something years ago. So even if I have no food to eat, we can manage. You understand me? Even if I have no food to eat, somehow I can manage. You understand what I mean? So that is the difference. And this is why I keep telling you guys, it's a different thing if you have your own place where you stay. And the truth is, let me tell you, if you don't have your own place and you are an immigrant, you come from somewhere, if you don't have your own place, consider building retirement home. I didn't say you should invest in Africa or like businesses. Consider building retirement home in your home country. Because when you retire, when you retire, the money you'll be getting cannot be enough to survive. Unless you are getting like maybe 4,000 euros or 5,000 euros a month. If you are getting like 1,000 euros or 1,200 euros, forget it. You will live like a mouse. That is, you cannot even be able to travel anywhere. How much is your rent? How much is your rent? If I tell you, a lot of people don't want to listen to the truth. If I tell you guys something I'm from the old school, believe me. You understand what I mean? If I tell you something, listen to me. I'm in it. I'm inside it. So, if I were paying rent, man, I would have carried my load and gone back to Africa. I would have. If I imagine in a situation where I pay like 1,500, how am I going to live? How am I going to cope? If not that we got this place many years ago, this 25 years now, how am I going to cope? I cannot even rest because I'll be forced to. Man, Max, I would have gone back. You understand me? I would have gone back totally. I would have carried my... Now, there's no how you can cope. So, guys... you're welcome. A lot of questions are coming. I cannot answer all the questions. I came here to run a program. You understand what I mean? Some people, let me tell you guys, if you do not know, let me say I'm retired. I don't work anymore. Have you had it? So don't come in the morning and ask me questions. I am retired. I retired 3 years ago. So stop asking me questions. I'm not going to answer you guys this question again. Don't come here and ask me questions again. What are you doing to earn a living? How are you doing? So guys, I came here to share my experience with you. So all these guys that come, you come to my page. Spyro, you say you are how this in? You are 59. Your own is different. I took early retirement. Do you understand what I mean? Because of health issues. You see? Have you got you understand me? I took early retirement because of health issues. My own self, they stopped me from working. It's not like they stopped me. They go and assess your health condition and they stop you from working. Doctors will come. I went to like 4 doctors and the doctors said I cannot work anymore. You understand me? You need to go to doctors. Like 4 doctors confirmed that I cannot work. You got the gist now. So, if I come here and tell you stories about me, you listen. You understand what I mean? So, I hope you have heard. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow you come here and begin to ask me, what are you working? Why don't you go to work? Why don't you go to work? I'm not on the same level with you. We are not on the same level. See that name, Empress Lioness. Empress Lioness, I see you. Somebody said, you see, I have high blood pressure. And my high blood pressure, even, let me tell you something. For some of you who do not know, I don't like talking about my private life on social media. I just make content and tell you guys, create awareness. I have high blood pressure, chronic one. Many times I went to hospital. I called ambulance more than 5-10 times. In the hospital, they gave me injection, gave me medication. My blood pressure refused to go down. One time I went to a doctor. Guess how much my blood pressure was? 250. We call it internist. 250, the first one. They were running up and down. Sometimes you see them they give me spray, mouth spray to bring it down. Give me injection, it will refuse to go down. They will leave me. They say they have never seen something like that before. They say, you understand what I mean? Even, you understand me? And then I operated my both knees, my back, my spinal cord. You need to go to orthopedic doctor. I went to internist. I went to many doctors. They said, this man cannot walk under this condition. You understand me? And you see now, a lot of things. It depends on the kind of problem your husband has, the kind of, I have therapy-resistant hypertony. You know what is therapy-resistant hypertony? Now, even some doctors advise me to stop taking the medications. You know what is therapy-resistant? No matter the medication you take, it doesn't go down. Do you understand it? You understand me? No matter the I have medications, even if I take medication, it doesn't go down. Some people take medication and their blood pressure will sink, but my own doesn't sink. No matter how, that is how I take it. If I measure my blood pressure now, if I measure my blood pressure now, sometimes it goes down, but most times it is up. So, so I don't want to be explaining everything to everybody. Every time you come, you tell me this. I don't want to be telling you guys. I know there are some core fans that follows my page. Who knows? But not every time I come out and be explaining myself to you. I took medication for. That is why if I sit maybe 2 hours now here, my blood pressure will go up. If I sit inside car, that's why I don't drive car. If I drive car for 20, even they wanted to take my driver's license. They want to withdraw my driver's. I fought for it, and they did not withdraw it. One day, they said I shouldn't drive car with my condition, but I fought it, and I got my driver's license. One day, police came and carried me. We went. They said I was owing some bail. You know, I did not pay when I was driving taxi. Now, see, police came here, carried me. We went to the police station. You know, before they detain you for 1-2 days I mean, we call it app sitting. If you spend like a day or two, you know, then they cancel your debts. Police came here and carried me, asked me if I want to pay. I said, I don't have money to pay. They said, then I need to go and stay a day or two in jail. But before you spend a day or two in jail, the police doctor must come and control you, check your blood pressure to see if your blood pressure is okay, then you go to jail. If it is not okay, guess what? That day they measured my blood pressure. It was 200 and the first one was 245. They began to shout. All of them they started, you know, the police doctor, where the doctor stays, it's like they came with, the man gave me medication. He said, no, they left me. But the ID card I was having that day was my driver's license. 1 month after, I got a letter from Fakir Samt. They said I should submit my driver's license. That I am not supposed to drive. I'm not supposed to be driving with this kind of health condition, blood pressure. I fought it. I took lawyer, I took everything, and they did not withdraw my driver's license. I still have it. And one thing about high blood pressure is it causes constant headache. And one of the cure is if you have enough sleep. If your blood pressure is high, you cannot sleep in the night. Yes, you cannot sleep. But if you catch sleep, sleep will sink it more better than, what's it called? Medication. Do you understand what I mean now? So those of you who are thinking, who are calling me, I worked many years and worked my years I was supposed to, that is, I covered my retirement years before I was granted. You understand what I mean now? I worked for 30-something years here. 30-something years I worked here. Do you understand what I mean? So if you come here, I don't even read your comments with your negative talk. You talk to people, somebody you don't know. When I started hustling, you've not been born. Ask people who knows me. When I started hustling, you've not been born. So you that is saying, calling me a lazy man, you cannot even do half of what I've done in life. You cannot do what I've done in life, how I hustled. You cannot even go close. You come on social media, you see somebody, and you start talking bullshit. You understand what I mean? If you need to be reasonable, before making a comment, you understand? If I carry my load now and go to Africa, then I'm a big man. If I carry my load, go in Africa, then I live like a king. I live big. If I convert, that's, you see me, I will not be complaining. But here, if you take 50 euros to go do shopping, you come back. When I buy quality, you come back, you will not see what you bought. You come back, you will not see what you bought. Use 50 euro, go to supermarkets. Yesterday, I was talking to my wife before she left. Now, yesterday night, she said things, she was telling me, she told me things are so expensive. Now, listen. When I had my businesses, now I did everything. I had 5 shops. Although all of you that are talking, most of the guys that are living in Vienna knows me. You see some guys come and help me because they know me. Most of the guys you see that come here and help me, they know me personally. Some people that you see that come here, they worked for me. They worked in my shop. They were my workers. Some people you see here, some ladies you see that come on social or join comments knows me very, very well. Worked, I pay them. Do you understand what I mean? Most guys you see that come here that I give shout out knows me very well. So what I'm saying is, as at late 90s, in the 90s, okay, let me start from 2000. It was either 2000 or 2001 we started using euros. We started using, this is Versace now. This is not, it's not, I don't wear anyhow clothes. This is original. Most of the things I put on are original ones. It's not anything you see it here. If you want to see, you see. I don't wear anyhow. Some of you that are making noise, you know rich self, you see it. See it. So we are not on the same level if you want to know. Now let's continue. Do I need to tell do I need to tell you? Okay. Back in the 90s, you know, I put on only designers, Versace shoe, Georgia Amber. I don't need to advertise for them. Shoe, belts, this thing. When I was still balling hard. Trossardi. Bose. If you see that is some of the, if you see some are still in the Keller basement. If you see, when I was having my businesses, shops. Helen, I see you. But I don't like to show off. I don't like showing off. So I don't like coming on social media to be boasting. I've grown above that. I want to be speaking my reality. Do you understand me? I don't want to come on social media and I'm not a small boy now. I don't want to come on social media and be boasting. So now let me continue with my gist. Now let me continue with my gist. We started using euro currency 2001. 2001, okay? Then I had a shop. I told you guys I was the first person that opened Baba's shop here in Vienna. The first black man that opened Baba's shop official. I went to school for it, got masters. You understand me? It's not even this thing. You don't know that you are saying you have master's degrees. I have master's degree in hairdressing. It's not. I posted the video. I posted one of the picture. If you go down on my Facebook, you see I posted, I have masters. You don't know self. Ask anybody that's, I don't know about now. Back in the days, before you open a shop, first of all, you need to go to school for it. How to dress European hair. After 3 years of practice, you go for your masters. After 3 years practice, you go for masters. Majestically managed, did you see it? I still have the certificates here. You don't understand? I still have the certificates here. Now let me continue with my, okay, majestically managed, you say you saw the pictures. Some of you, if I tell you the courses, what this person is saying, show us. Look at who, so you think I come on social media to tell you a lie? My wife, she's, you know what she went? Restaurant Fachfrau. You know what is restaurant Fachfrau? My wife did, let me tell you now, let me explain it to you. Hotel management. Now, hotel management, she went to school. She did it for 3 years. Now, that hotel management, she can she can own a hotel, restaurant, any kind of this thing. She can own it. And that's the certificate had, this thing, that's what we use to open a restaurant. It's still here. If we have money, we can own a hotel. You don't understand? If we have money, we have all the certificates. You think we did not go to school or what? Every kind of, I went to computer school. There is no school, we hustled hard. You come here and say, as if you come, do you know the time I came to this country? Do you know the time we came here? You come here and you act as if, after my wife went to work in hospital for many years before she retired. In hospital for many years. So some of you come here and say, sometimes if I see comments, I'll be looking at you. Social media, I see a lot of you are not. I'm sorry to say, because I respect a lot of people. Some of you who do not know, some of you come online and you talk anyhow. So if I'm, then how am I paying? How am I surviving then? How am I surviving? You see where I'm living. Do I look like a homeless person? Do I look like a homeless person? I've been complaining for many years. Why am I not then homeless? Why haven't I died of hunger? The Nigerian, I see you. So what you've got to do is, when you come to my platform, you learn. You stay quiet and learn. Some people, when you see somebody's video, you jump to conclusion. Hey, this man is lazy. This man is broke. I'm not broke. If we start calculating self, if we start counting, come close. If we start assessing self, say everybody should show. Okay. Abụ m ezigbote onye Igbo. Yotago. Abụ m ezigbo onye Igbo. Yota ife mean. Okay, let's continue. Now listen. In the year 2000 or 2001, I had a barber's shop in 3rd Street. If you want to know where I had my barber's shop, it was at Max Sagase back then. Max, most of the guys knows me. Most of the guys knows my shop. Most of the guys that are watching me here, some are watching with fake accounts. Many of the guys knows my shop. We are my customers back then. Now let me continue. There was A Chinese restaurant directly opposite my shop in the year 2000, 2001, 2003. Japanese and Chinese restaurants directly opposite my shop. Bisola, my sister, good to see you. Now listen, that Chinese restaurant had buffet. Buffet, you know what is buffet? Buffet is eat as you like. Now, did you know how much it cost then? That is, you pay 5 euros. You can stay there for 3 hours and eat as you like. My favorite then was shrimps, vegetables, everything you want. We call it buffet. Chinese, this thing, Japanese too. You understand me? 5 euros. Now listen, 5 euros buffet, eat as you like. That's the food will be coming. Like rolling like this, you'll be carrying the food as you want for 5 euros. And guess what? All of you that are coming here now, guys, my customers, anyone that comes during lunch hour, that is lunch period, I pay for them. Sometimes I pay like for 5 people, 8 people, my guys. You understand me? Sometimes people will come during lunch. Guys purposely come during, like, it begins at 12 noon. That's Chinese, they begin at 12 noon till 12 till 3 p.m. or thereabouts. What happened then was, anybody that came to my shop then, I will, yes, 12 till 3 p.m., I will close my shop, or if I have workers there, I go to the Chinese. We keep eating, they've assorted. We eat broccoli, shrimps, meat, chicken, what's duck? There's duck meat and everything. Now listen. My wife, each time, sometimes I order Japanese soup. Japanese soup. My wife, I say, go and bring. If you see better life, now money is good. Now listen. For over 20 years, I've not eaten Chinese food or Japanese food. Did you know why? Now, very expensive. Listen, the last time, there's one near us. Guess how much? That one is heavy, 36 euros per person, for one person. 36 euros for buffet. In the year 2000, it was 5 euros. 36 euros. The one my wife went with her friend, the same thing, 36 euros. The cheapest one, you get like 20 euros or 22 euros buffet. If I make a video now about it, telling you my experience, you will say, Uncle Rodi is complaining too much. See, yesterday, I was analyzing things with my wife. I said, I cannot go to buffet now. I cannot go and pay 36 euros just to eat buffet. It's no longer affordable. It is no longer affordable. Okay, the Nigerian said in New York it is $59, $60. You see it? The Nigerian said in New York is $60. Now listen. How do you expect me to go if I take my wife to a restaurant now? Say I want to go eat buffet. Guess what? 36 euros mal 2. That is 2. That's 2 mal. If I have to take my wife to, how can I pay it? You understand me? How can I pay it? And if I tell you now, If I tell you that I cannot afford to go to Chinese or Japanese and eat buffet, you begin to scream, hey, this man. But back in the days, now, see, I ate buffet every day. I paid for people for years because it was affordable. Now I can have, if I tell you, for years now, I've not gone to a restaurant. For years, how? If I see a restaurant, I don't even look at it. One day, my wife continued, disturbed me. She was saying, she said, I'm so stingy. I don't know how to treat a woman. I need to take her out. I said, at this age? She said, I need to treat her like, I said, okay. You say you want me to treat you like a woman. She said, yeah, everywhere, I'm too dull, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what's, I said, okay, now, listen. Oh, yeah, come. We went outside to Marahifa Strasse. She said she went to eat. There's one restaurant, they call it North Sea. One restaurant, they call it North Sea. She said she went to eat North Sea. I said, okay. If I say no now, two weeks I will not have peace at home. If I say, okay, let's go to, he said she went to eat North Sea restaurant. We went there. Now listen, they brought one small thing, not even buffet. Small thing, she pointed, small fish, this, guess what? 30-something euro. I paid for me alone. 30-something euro I paid for her. Even the food, it was like we ate nothing. She carried hand for head. I said, we have wasted 70-something euros now. Because they ask you, what do you want to eat? I did not even take anything like safts or juice. I took only so as to minimize expenses. I took only water. They said, what do you want? I said, give me light on water, normal water, not even, what's it called? Not even mineral water. Give me light on water, normal water. So that we pay continue. She came out and she started regretting. I said, you see, this money now we would have used it to go to buy African food and stock at home, and at least it will last us for some days. But we ate it one time. I said we would have gone to buy something and cook at home and eat enough. Even as after eating that restaurant, we were hungry. After eating the restaurant, we were hungry. Now, I cannot show off anymore. Do you understand me? You see this stage I am now, I'm not showing off anymore. No, not at all. If you want to laugh, laugh. Restaurants, I cannot afford it. Anything you want to think, yes. I don't have money to give to restaurant owners. Let me share another story with you guys. One day my wife said, she cannot continue to cook at home. Every time cooking at home, she doesn't want to be cooking at home. She doesn't want to cook at home. I said, I don't have money. She said, let's go and eat this thing. She said she wants to eat fast food. Fast food. You want to eat? Yeah. It was summertime. I said, I don't have money. She said she has money. With her. So as we were talking, he said, we saw McDonald's. We entered McDonald's. We ordered fish, blah, 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 fish pie, this. Guess how much? 30 euros. Both of us, 30 euros. We climbed up. Nah. Pomes, there is what they call pomes. You know pomes? Pomes, I don't know the name in English. This potato, this, we call it pomes. I think that's French fries. We call it pomes. Fries, yeah. Now guess what? After eating it, it was as if we ate nothing. I said, did you see it? We came back here, we prepared fufu and swallowed our fufu. We came back here, we see, as we left that restaurant, we came back, that fast food, we came back here, we swallowed our fufu to fill up. I began to ask her, I said, now have you seen it? It was a waste of money, 30 euro, gone like that. We are no longer kids, we are no longer children. So what my own now is, I say things the way they are. Why I'm making this video is, listen, see, listen, if I go to Africa, I will live large. If I go to Africa, I can afford good food, good life, because the money, the exchange rates, if I change euro, I think like but abroad here, that money is useless. I know some people say, hey, you spend, see, if you are getting money here, you are spending it here, you cannot enjoy that money unless you are getting too much money. Your income, that is your salary, remains the same, but the price of commodities continue to go up. There is inflation. Now everything, the prices have gone up. Bread we bought formerly at the rate of 99 cents, now is 2 euros. A packet of egg we bought 1 euro 29 cents formerly. 1 euro 29 is 5 euro something. You don't understand it. You go to the supermarket now, come back, you'll be looking with 30 euro, you pick only 3, 4 items, 5 items. Sometimes not up to. And when I make the video, you come here and say, why are you talking? Why are you talking? What do you want me to talk? You don't want me to speak, you want me to be fake. You want me to go to be fake. So you want me to be telling you a lie. Sometimes there are days I spend like 30 euros to go buy something. You come back after cooking the thing, after preparing food, just for one day. 30 euros gone for one day. And then I always think, in Africa, that 30 euros might do me for like 10 days or 2 weeks or more. That 30 euros in Africa, I know for sure. You understand me? If I use that 30 euros, I will eat like a king. I will eat, that is assorted foods. This is why I complain. You don't understand. You don't understand it. Granite. I told you guys, I like eating granite. Formerly, granite was 69 cents. So now you know how much? 2 euros. Cashew, small packet is 3 euro, 3 euro 50, 4 euros. If you buy cashew, now I forgot. If you buy cashew 6 euro 99. Cashew now, small packet, 6 euro 99 cashew. Just cashew, 6 euro. How much is it in your local currency? You that is coming to make noise. How much is it in your local currency? 6 euro 99 for small cashew. Granite, one package, 2 euro. The money has no value. You don't understand. Unless you want to continue to work till you die. If you are strong, physically strong to do it. Do you understand what I mean? Yesterday, let me tell you, yesterday, my wife went outside. She came back. Ordinary olive oil that she bought was like 10 euros. Olive oil. Do you want me to show you? I don't know if she has opened it. Oil. See it. You see it, olive oil. You see it. You see it. You see it you see it now. You see it's full. You see it. Only this thing, 10 euro. This thing alone, 10 euro. This. €30. She came back. We did not even, there's nothing at home now. Yesterday, €30. There's nothing at home now to eat. Only this bottle of olive oil cost 10 euro. Do you know how much it cost before? The former price. 3 euro something. Do you understand me? And we don't use all this palm oil and all these things. Formerly, this olive oil was 3 euro something. Now it's 10 euro. If you're watching from Africa or elsewhere, how much does it cost? The quality one. We don't use this, what is it called? This kind of oil you use. Because of my high blood pressure, we use special oil like olive oil. You understand what I mean? We use special, what we use to cook because of high blood pressure is olive oil. Somebody said in Switzerland it's more expensive. Bisola, thank you, I appreciate you. So if I make a video, if you come there, if you don't know what I'm doing, you just go and sit down one place. Sometimes like in 2 days, you see 300 euro gone, 200 euro gone. Admittedly, let me tell you, in Africa, you can live big with small amount of money. This is why, even this is not even why I came out. I came out to talk about childhood memories, but because of the questions you guys are asking, that's why I deviated. You understand what I mean? Because even as now, before my wife went to see her friend, he said, "Oga, what do you want to eat?" I said, "I don't want to, but what do I want to eat?" No appetites, because what is at home? Yesterday, 30 euro. Do you want me to show you the receipts? I look for receipts, I show you. And there, if I show you the fridge, there is nothing there. That means you need like 100 euro or 120 to buy something you will see. Maybe something that will last you for 2-3 days. You need like 100 euro to buy something that you will see, at least eat for 2-3 days. But that 100 euro in Africa might last you for 1 month. Do you understand what I mean? So what I do is I create awareness. Do you understand me? I am here to create. A lot of people are finding it very difficult abroad. Many people, some people die out of stress. Stress kills. The stress of meeting up with bills. Now, if you don't, now, you need to protect yourself. Some people die out of stress kills. If you don't take time, you die of. Now I follow hustle now. Somebody's depression self, my own depression self pass every other person's depression. That is, I stay like 7 days without going outside. It is like prison lifestyle. Said Uzoma, I see you. It's like, see, where do I have to go? Where do you want me to go? Sometimes when I stay, I regret a lot of things. So I do regret a lot of things. I'll not lie you. Do you understand what I mean? You understand what I mean? See, what I'm considering now, because, you know, if you're watching me, prepare for your old age, your retirement age, because you'll be bored and depressed if you're not strong. Alhaji said go for daily walk. You want to walk in winter, -5 degrees. I don't understand how you think. You want to walk in minus snow everywhere on the streets. People fall. The ground is slippery. After snowfall, you give it some time, it turns to ice. After snowfall, it turns to ice. If you step anyhow, you fall down. You need to get some kind of special shoes to walk in winter. Okay, if you say take a walk. Now, do you know how many times my wife fell? I've fallen down before, self. Snow. If you move anyhow, you fall. You might, some people die, self. Now, let me tell you a gist, self. At Philadelphia Brookhead, there was one Indian shop. You know, it was snowing that day. One man tried to enter the shop and the man slipped, the leg slipped and the man hit his head on the floor. He began to bleed and he died there. The man was, I don't know, they closed the shop later. I think the shop was closed. Because when snow falls, you need to spray salt and tiny stones, you know, around. I don't know what happened. Maybe inside the shop was slippery. You don't understand? Apart from that, Vantage, I see you. Apart from that, how do you want to go and enjoy walking in cold weather? Let me tell you. See, if you like, you believe me. Human beings are not supposed to live in -10 grads, 10 degrees, in -25 degrees. This is not a weather meant for human beings to live in. I'm telling you the truth. I think about it every day. Even human beings are not, that is 6-7 months of the year, you are living in cold weather. If I talk now, you say, hey, this man is complaining. Human beings are not supposed to live under this severe weather condition. Cold. Why? If I tell you I'm depressed, don't come here and ask me why. I told you guys stories yesterday, 2 days ago. When I went to the village in Africa, children run around naked. You see elders without shirts. People go mad. By the time, sometimes, even in the city, you see some men pull off their shirts because of heat and enjoy the weather. The weather in Africa is for human habitation. The African weather is where humans are supposed to live. That kind of warm weather, not this freezing cold weather. I'm telling you, sometimes I wonder how the ancestors of Europeans survived. Before technology, how did they cope? Before they invented this heater, even sometimes I wonder it. Now, if I don't switch on the heater, say 1 hour like this, everywhere I will be freezing here. Now, sometimes I'm asking, how did they cope? The ancestors of these Europeans, how did they? You know the kind of cold that is here. After winter period now, after winter period, they send bill, annual bill. And you see this heater, windows closed, every window closed. After you see my nose closed because I'm breathing in this heater. Nah, forget it. Do you actually think I want to be staying indoors? If the weather is good, why should I be staying indoors? I'm scared of the cold weather. So if I were living in Africa now, you think I would be staying indoors? Even to sit outside, now the way they built houses here will make you even depressed. The style of building here will make you depressed. Do you know the style of building here? Flats. How many people can afford a house? You buy a flat. Do you know how much it costs to buy a house? Now, you come back from work, you open your door, you enter inside your home. There are some, if you live in council house, we call it Gemande, you must be depressed. Because you see those buildings, no space. You see some kind of people you are not supposed to live with, people from different countries. Now, why do you think I tell you, I say 5 days, 4 days, not going outside? Where am I going? I have no place to go. No neighbors to talk to. I have no place to go. No neighbor. Am I going to call? Even I don't greet the neighbors. We don't greet. Some people here, you meet them, nobody greets. If you meet them at the staircase, nobody greets each other. Everybody, you go your way as enemy. This is how we live here. You don't greet anybody. Nobody greets each other. Now, you come to abroad. When I tell you, I say, come. If I tell you, say, come and follow us and join us and live with us, the way we live. Come join us and stay indoors, or either you go to work or you stay at home. Some people, you know what they do. Go to work, come back, sleep, eat, go to work, come back, sleep, go to toilet, go to work, come back, sleep, watch television for 30 minutes, you sleep, or wash your hand in 30, you sleep off. The following morning, 5 o'clock, alarm will wake you up, go to work, come back, sleep, eat food, go to work all your life. The next is, you want to buy a house and build a house in Africa. You want to build a house in Africa. Before you know it, you die. No fun. Okay, who is here with me now? You see me every day go live. Who is here with me? People are at work, minding their businesses. Or you want me to start rolling around with small children that came to Europe yesterday? Now, do you know, 20-something or 30, my children met. You want me to socialize with children? Or do I start going to club at this age with children? That's why I stay on my own. During my active days, I continue to ask myself, now, what kind of life is this now? No fun. Go to work, come back. Go to work, come back. Go to work, come back. Go to work. This is what I was doing. 12 hours, 13 hours, taxi driving. headache. Come back, wow, take a shower. My wife will put, sometimes I will eat so late. Now, if you see blood pressure, the same thing every day. If I tell you my own reality, you come and say, this man, now you need to be careful, though. You need to be careful, not if I drop video. I'm telling you how life is. Sometimes my wife say, well, where do you want to go? I bought, if I enter now, where do you want me to go? Something I've been seeing for 30-something years, going to 40 years now, I've been seeing the same thing. Okay, let me tell you. If this were to be in Africa, for instance, I will not be staying inside my home. Number one is the weather will be fine. At least I can carry this chair. I can carry this chair, go outside and take fresh air. I can sit outside my compound in Africa. Sometimes sitting in front of your building, you'll be, now how are you doing? Boy, now come, let's gist. Oh, but now, this is life. Sometimes your neighbors will come and sit with you and you gist away the time. You'll be laughing. Laughter is medicine. That is life. Sometimes you know, some funny guys in your area or something like that's life. But this one, you are on your own. Solitary life. If you want, if in some cases your wife will be a thorn or in your flesh or your husband. That situation, maybe sometimes you are going through marital crisis. In some cases, that's why you see some women fight their husbands fight their wife because they are depressed without knowing it. Some women you see that are making problems are depressed. Some men are depressed. They are not seeing anything, no fun, the same routine. How many times you want to, many people don't have, including me, I'm not going to lie. I will not tell you a lie. I don't have money for flight tickets. Now I don't have money for flight tickets. Now I thought here. You understand what I mean? Passport is there. Do you know how many years I've used passport now? European passport for 30 years, close to 30 years. So it's just ticket money to move. Do you understand what I mean? So that is the life here. Sometimes you need to, ignore your wife or your husband. Many of them are depressed. Many of these women that are making problems, now let me tell you something. This is why sometimes I drop videos to guide you. You see this boredom, you see this loneliness, it has led a lot of people astray. I'm telling you. You need to be very careful. You see this boredom, you need to be very careful. I'm telling you the truth. Listen attentively now. If there is nothing you got from this program, take this now. People became drunkards because of boredom. Many people became addicted to alcohol because of boredom without knowing it. Today, a lot of people are fighting that alcohol addiction. Number one. Number two is, many people, you see them, some people smoke a packet of cigarettes because of boredom. Some weed. Yes. You have nothing to do at home. You move from here, you don't know how to do. Nobody, no telephone. Now, let me tell you. Okay, maybe this program is going to be longer. Yes, You see some people, all what they do when they are bored at home is drink alcohol. You don't know you are depressed. So in your mind, you are using alcohol to kill depression without knowing it. You think alcohol is the solution to loneliness. That's why your fridge is filled with alcoholic beverages. This is what is happening. You don't know it. You are buying alcohol to kill loneliness. And when I make videos, you come and say, "This man, leave us alone." I'm not leaving you alone. You need to be wise. Costage, thank you. If not for social media, some people will be themselves. If not for social media, so even it's helping me self. If not for social media, now if you social media has helped a lot of people. We come here, we socialize, we talk. That is why you are finding it easier. You need to appreciate people like me that comes here and comes online to keep you company. One man, I knew one man then. This man, man, if I start telling you guys story, if I tell you guys stories, so what I'm saying now is prepare for your old age. Learn from me. My own situation self might be better than your own. Do you understand me? I know some men, they are just loitering about. Every time you see them, they are in a hurry, going nowhere. I know some people retired, they are in a hurry, going nowhere. There is one man, he lost his wife. The man is just loitering about, he's retired. He's just moving up and down. Some turn to alcoholics, drunkards. In my case, I am a disciplined man, highly disciplined. And you know, when I talk about Europe, after 40 years, 30-something years, some 50 years, do you think the situation you left at home will remain the same? Do you think it is going to remain the same? Some people now, if you ask them to go to Africa, they will tell you no, they prefer loneliness. You know why? Because they have nobody in Africa anymore. This is their broad journey. Some people, if you ask them, if you give them, they have no place to go. They have nobody in Africa anymore. You've spent 35 years. Some people don't even understand it. You don't understand it. Is it because I'm creating awareness? Okay, let me tell you. At what age did you come abroad? How old were your parents when you left? Some people, they are on this journey. Their parents died. I lost my father, my mother on this. They died as I live abroad here. Some people, their sisters, their brothers, many people, the ones that they are in good terms with are gone, dead, or relocated to somewhere. Not even dead. Some people are living in other countries, people need to fight for their life. You understand what I mean now? So, you discover that when you get retired, if you say you want to, you that is running up and down, that is saying, at times when you are done working, 60-something years, you say you want to go back. You go back, some of your friends are dead. Parents are no more. The ones that are still alive might not be your friends. That's strangers, people that you don't, flow with. If you decide not to live in the village, okay, the reality is, let me give you the reality. Now, If I go back to Africa, where do I live? I say I want to stay in the city. Who do I know in the city? I'm starting afresh to know people at this age. You go to a city where you have no family member. So it's like you traveled to a foreign land too. You traveled to a foreign land, you see the game now. Because by the time you go to a city, because you built house in that city, you are alone in that city, living alone. How do you want to manage it? It happened to me. You go say you want to live, buy a house. You bought a land and built a house. So that's where when you retire, you go to that place, you have nobody. You don't understand it. The friends you used to know, they have all relocated. Some are dead. So you think they are going to stay at a place and be waiting for you to return after 40 years? So you think they will stay one place and be waiting for you when you return to come and... Sometimes I went to Africa, I say, what am I doing? I don't know anybody. There I don't know nobody. In the city, you build the house, you fence around with gates. You lock yourself inside. You stay alone like Europe here. At times, the family members you call want to come and drain your pockets. Anybody, do you want me to go deeper? Old friends, you know, 50 years ago, if they come around, they come. Many of them come for help. Some of them will come for help. Now the story too long. Shida, see you. The story too long. If I tell you, now most times I went to Africa, it was the same thing like here. I'm not telling you. Most times I went to Africa, the same thing. You want me to embrace strangers because I want to socialize. May they enjoy. There was a man, there was a man, I don't need to mention his name. He was a boxer, first Olympic medal. The man won the first Nigerian Olympic medal. He was a boxer. So we lived in the same district. The man is late now. He got retired many years ago. Was a blind man. You know, each time we met, we would talk. It wasn't power mic. He lived here. I said, why don't you go to Africa? Are you not lonely? He said, Rodi, he cannot. He said it many years ago. He said if he should go back to Africa, they will run him straight. I said, what? He said if he should go back to Africa, they will run him straight. You know what I mean? He said he would be a stranger there. So in your 60s now, maybe when you retire at the age of 67, you start learning to make friends. Friends you don't know. People you've never met before because you want to relocate to Africa. People you don't know before, you don't know what they do. You don't know how they make money. A lot of people have questionable characters and they conceal it, they hide it. Those your friends you left 40 years ago, 50 years ago, you don't know how they make money. And you take because this was my friend back in the days, you go embrace them. You go enter gallop. I'm not discouraging you, but I cannot embrace people. I don't embrace people anyhow. You understand me? The last time I went to Africa, though it was fun, I went with my wife, but we stayed alone. It was the same thing like here. you understand me? It was Wilmot, I'm very careful now. That's why I prefer to stay alive and stay here. Okay, I'm bored, but I prefer to stay here. You understand me? I prefer to stay here. Though it's boring, but I have peace. I have no problem with it, and I'm not owing debt. Elizabeth, I did not understand you. What question did you ask? You say, why did he say so? How do you mean, Elizabeth? Akubike, repeat that your question again. I want to get the question right. Then I will respond to you. Do you understand what I mean? So, it's not, let me tell you, here, if I call ambulance now, take me to hospital. If my blood pressure is high, I can call ambulance and they take me to hospital. Anything, the doctors, everything, I have health insurance. Yes. I worked for it. I worked for many years for it. I deserve it. I deserve respect. Do you understand what I mean now? But if I go to Africa, I don't have any hate. There's nothing like health insurance. I need to buy tickets and come here for medical treatment and so on and so on. That means I need to have enough money. You understand me? So guys, well, you know, I did not even anchor the program I came out for because a lot of questions kept coming. You continue to ask me a lot of questions because people are asking me, Uncle, where are you? What are you doing? Where are you getting money? No, you've had it. Tomorrow, I will not answer these questions again. I cannot continue to explain the same thing every day. So that is it. Guys, even Wilmot, exactly. There's also, it happens everywhere. Yes, thank you so much, Wilmot. That comment you made. It has happened to a lot of people. It has happened to a lot of people. Do you understand me? This is why, yes, if you come back to Africa, if you are not careful, they take you out. So it is better you stay where you are safe. God, even in Uganda too. Okay, you see in Uganda too. A couple retired back in Uganda and they were unalived. In Kenya too. You see it. So all these people that are saying, you see, all these people that are saying, see, now listen, story plenty. A lot of mistakes were made. If I continue to tell you mistakes the old schools made, you go carry hand for head.